Right, I am going to say this. This is a very controversial opinion, and obviously could be considered a biased one because I am a Southampton supporter, and also it's quite a it's just such an ironic opinion considering how we Saints have complained about not having VAR, and now immediately I'm saying that we've been kind of screwed over by VAR. But I'm going to make this point. Right. Basically, the whole clip at the beginning, that's the event I'm going to be talking about. Southampton lost to Leicester today in the Carabao Cup on penalties. We scored a goal. Stephen Davis scored a goal with Nathan Redmond getting an assist. However, it was disallowed for handball. The point of this clip at the start is so that you can see the speed at which the event happened and how clear it becomes when you slow down an event that it's handball or that it's an intentional handball. So I don't want to spend too much time on this because this is a controversial opinion. I want to know what other people think of this. This game wasn't televised. There aren't any different alternate angle replays and stuff like that. This is the only clip that I have to go off of, and essentially, this is what I can see. I can see Nathan Redmond getting the ball, getting past two defenders very, very cleverly. Ball gets hit up against him and he cannot react in time. The ball's moving so fast, he's running at such a pace that it flicks up, hits him on the hand. I'm not denying it hits him on the hand, it definitely does. But my opinion is that it happens too fast for it to be considered a deliberate handball. The ball then goes through to Stephen Davis and he scores. This event, I think, took about 2 minutes to be disallowed. It got given as a handball. This is because in Carabao Cup there is VAR, so the assistant referees were viewing the clip over and over and over again to see whether they can consider it handball or not. So here's my biggest gripe with this. First of all, I want to say that I know that at least Mark Hughes shares the same opinions as me, and commentary teams who were commentating on the game, including the Leicester commentary team, said that they didn't think it was intentional. The bigger people who have access to these replays, and obviously Southampton manager is kind of like a big deal, but I'm guessing he must have had some access after the game. But I don't know how these things work. They're all saying that they honestly think that this wasn't deliberate, and that Saints are unlucky. And first of all, Saints were unlucky not to get a result today and to go out of the cup, because we played a much better game than Leicester did, and if anyone says otherwise, I will be very angry. I'm not saying that we played well enough to score, but we definitely played a lot better than Leicester did, and we deserved to score more than Leicester deserved to score. Anyway, yeah, what I want to go with this is this clip that I made at the start, slowly slowing down the event and zooming in. This is what the referees would have had, except with more angles. And in my opinion, and what Mark Hughes said in his after-match interviews were, the more you look at an event and the slower it becomes, and the more you look at it, the more you start to think that these little micro movements are intentional or not. I think Mark Hughes literally says if you take it down to the nth degree of time, so really, really slowing it down, any movement of a player at all can look like a deliberate one, especially if you're predicting that movement in your head after you've watched it multiple times. And yeah, from looking at this clip, when you look at it slowly, it looks deliberate. But if you look at it at the speed it's happening, look how fast Redmond's moving right now. If anyone can give that as intentional, he's stumbling over it, hits his hand. He's moving so fast, he cannot have any control over that action. And I honestly think that we were really, really hard done by. And yeah, it's so ironic that a couple of weeks ago I was really complaining about the fact that Saints drew against Watford because of I can't remember if it was against Watford or Wolves actually, because of a stupid refereeing decision, and we needed VAR then, and now we've got it, we get screwed over by it. It's just dumb fate, and I'm really angry by it. But I don't want to go on about this too much. I think honestly that he's moving so fast it can't be deliberate, but as soon as you slow it down, it appears that it is. And I don't know about this, but what I do know is that the referee didn't go and look at a screen after this decision was made. The VAR people said in his ear that it was a handball. The referee is the person in charge of the game. There shouldn't be some higher up who's telling him what to say. That sounds corrupt to me. Obviously, it's not corrupt in this instance, but what I'm saying is the referee should check the screen every single time a decision is made that isn't his own, and he didn't go and check. If he had gone and checked that, we saw it in the World Cup VAR teams. I think there were maybe like 2 occasions where the VAR team made the referee go and look, and the referee either confirmed what he originally said or changed his mind. There were a couple where the referee went against the VAR team and made his own decision. And I feel like if the referee had looked at this, he would have seen. He watched the game firsthand as it was playing. He was close to the play. He could see how fast the player's moving. He can look at that replay and take out that slowing effect, if you like, and be like, yeah, that can't be intentional. He's moving so fast. There was an incident in the Man United game earlier where Fellaini scored in the 91st minute. He touched it with his hand, and I wouldn't say that was a handball. But if there was VAR, they may say that, because if you look at it slowly, it looks like he flicks it with his hand to get around the defender, and it's not the case. So I don't know where to go with this, because I can't do anything. No one can do anything now. The decisions happen. We're at the cup. We need to focus on the Premier League. That's just how it goes. And in one way, I'm like very pleased we're at the cup, because now we can focus everything on the league. But on the other hand, it's just annoying to see us lose another game to what is really a controversial decision. So can you guys let me know in the description? I'll play I'll put a link to the tweet that has this video clip in the description, so you can go and look and judge for yourself by looking at it as many fucking times as you like. But yeah, I don't know. So let me know what you guys think of this. Obviously I can be seen as being a biased person. I'm trying not to be, but looking at this, if it was any other situation, I looked at it in Fellaini's position. I think that we were hard done by, and I honestly believe that VAR needs a better way of doing it, and needs a consistent method of the referee having to check it every single time, not being told that he's wrong and going along with it. That's not how it should work. Yeah, a bit of a random video, I know, but that's just my opinions. I'll see you guys next time I do one of these. Let me know, like I say in the comments, please just let me know. I need other people's opinions on this. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this video or not, but I'd like it if they did. Yeah, till next time, peace.